Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Quarter Inch Seam. I'm so sorry. We're running a few minutes behind, but that's okay. We thought I wasn't available last night, so we thought we would try Thursday night for this week and see how y'all like that. And you may notice something off the wall is missing because I brought down the majority of the butterfly quilt. So this pattern was the Butterfly Garden Quilt from Free Spirit. So freespiritfabrics.com. freespiritfabrics.com, and it's Butterfly Garden Quilt. And I think it was a free pattern. I think. If you see the one that's actually on the website, it is real rainbowy colors and very different than what I ended up doing here, which was really kind of just a little bit more muted other than the butterflies, and used a butterfly fabric for the actual butterflies. So I'm so happy with that. But right now what we have to do is we have to add some cornerstones, some 2.5-inch squares to the sashing. So we're going to cut some of those and finish the sashing and then attach the last row, and then we'll be ready for the border. It's a Christmas Day gift. It was not originally a Christmas gift, but alas, that's where we are. Okay. Let's see. And as you're coming in, let us know if you're watching it on the replay or where you're from. Okay, so I'm just going to do, I think originally it just wanted 2.5-inch squares. Yeah, 2.5-inch squares. Okay, so let's see, how many do I need? Let's see. I got my sashing. And we'll do this so you can see where we're at. So that's how they're going to look when we're done. We're just going to add them right in there. And it really just breaks it up nicely. Okay, so we need 3 2.5-inch by 2.5-inch. Hi, Minnie. Hey, Minnie girl. All right, so what are you working on tonight? What are you sewing? I saw everybody's wonderful comments about the ornaments from my video yesterday. And some of you talked about talked about your folded fabric ornaments. Oh, I just love them. I just love them. I wish that somehow I could get my hands on some of the ornaments that my grandmother made years and years and years ago. Okay, what did I say? We needed 3 of these, right? Okay, there's 2. And there's 3. Okay. Third part of clue number 3. Yay. Yay, Madeline is working on her mystery quilt. Okay, and then we need these to be 10. Gosh, it's been so long since I've done this. Terrible. 10.5. Okay, that's correct. 10.5. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Two. Where's my other piece? There we go. All right. Give us a thumbs up when you come in, please. And be sure to say hello. Let us know what you're working on. Okay. All right, now I'm going to go over to the sewing machine. So we'll bump that off. And we'll go over here. And let's attach these to these. Oh my gosh. It was cold this morning. But I tell you, that's the one thing about Florida. It's very much like if you've lived in Southern California. It's very much like Southern California. It kind of gets, during the day, it gets kind of comfortable, nice. Sorry. Some of you are living where that does not happen. Okay. So we'll put this on there. I do have to say this. Hi Diane. We're just gonna sew for a little bit tonight. Running behind. We were running errands. And I still have to feed everybody. But these few minutes belong to me. This thing kept showing up in my been going into the 20s and teens here. Oh my god, I know. And it's supposedly, if I heard correctly, there's another storm either hitting or on its way. And it's just going to be just cold, cold. Yikes. I don't miss that about where we used to live in Northern California. It didn't get cold like New Jersey. But it got cold during the day, and it stayed cold for, from October until like April. March. It just was cold. And we were just over it. Over it! Okay, let's see. Do I need one more? Yeah, one more. 1, 2. 3. Okay. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Oh, I can't believe this is coming together. Oh my gosh. But just like we did in October, we wanted to finish stuff. And God, the feeling of getting stuff done is just going to be in the negatives over the weekend. Oh! Hi, Sherry. Okay, so we got the last bit of sashing and little cornerstones on. Not really cornerstones, but you know, 2.5 inch squares. All right, now let's make sure. I'm tired of taking these 2 rows apart. So let's focus, Angela. Focus. Pay attention. All right, let's see. I want to check one thing. I want to see if okay. I'm going to put one of these at the top and one of them at the bottom, and then I'll tell you why. It has to do with the orientation of the butterflies. So first, let's do this one at the bottom because it's already kind of ready to go. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. I used to be big. I always had them most of my life. Little kids tennis shoes, right? Simple, easy, kids. Wear with everything, relatively comfortable. Well, till they weren't. Till my feet till I've just dealt with so much. Till lately, it's just been pain in the patootie. Well, Kids came out with this new line of tennis shoes. Like if you have like plantar fasciitis, or if you have like whatever, foot pain, whatever. So I thought, well, I'll try it because they were less than some of the other shoes, right? 100, 150, 180, $200. No. So, except for one pair of shoes, and I'll tell you about what that is in a minute. But so I tried them. So comfortable. So I can't get one. You'll have to trust me. And they're cute. So take a look at them. Not sponsored. I'm not sponsored by Kids. But I would take it in a heartbeat. Take it in a heartbeat. All right, let's see here. I know you're hungry. You want to eat? All right, hold on. Just give me 2 minutes. Can I just have 2 minutes? The other shoes that I love are Danskos. But they're pricey. They're pricey. All right, here we go. Okay. All right. Oh, I'm so excited to get this one done. Okay. Get that down. Lord, if you're listening to me, please don't let me run out of thread. Tomorrow, I've got to go over, though, to Hobby Lobby and finally decide on the backing fabric. Because haven't done that part yet, and that's the next, other than putting a border on it, that's really the next step. I gotta cut the border tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll cut the border and get the border on, and I'll hopefully choose the backing fabric. I just found quite a few that I liked, but by the same token, I don't want them to be too much. You know what I mean? Okay, here we go. I absolutely, and I've said it so many times, I absolutely love this linen, kind of linen-y, cottony, muslin-y type, I don't even know what to call it, fabric. And I've had it for so long, I really don't know what to call it because I really couldn't go back and repeat it. But the fraying is so bad. The fraying is so bad on it. It just... So I'm hoping once everything is sewn together and quilted and washed that I won't have problems. Because if I have problems, if there's problems with it, I'm just going to be beside myself. You know, like if the darn thing starts coming apart, yeah, that's going to be bad. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, hold on. We lost our line there. Okay, now Steve's at the window. It's so dark outside. All right, let's put the last one on. My knee. Oh, I got sashing on it. Did I not? Losing my mind here. Okay, so now let's figure out where the sashing needs to go. On that one, it needs to go on the top of the butterflies. Okay. The next challenge for me is to finish the on the top. Is to finish the my petals quilt. That's the next challenge. The next project, I don't know. I'd really like to do another Christmas tree. I just don't know. I've had such a hard time this year getting fabric and having fabric hold my attention to order stuff, and Now it just feels like, I mean, next week, Monday is the 15th. Can't believe it. Okay. The one thing I have learned with this fabric is if you're shy on your 1/4 inch, you create a whole potential problem. So you got to be careful that you really are a full 1/4 inch with these kind of really thin type fabrics, because it'll just come right out. So far, so good. Oh my god. I'm playing chicken right now with the thread. We had to go to the store tonight because we have to replace a TV. And it's not a really important TV. It's not in the living room or anything like that. But we had to replace it. This particular TV. Now let me tell you something. TVs are, this one guy saw us checking out of the store, and so he was chatting with Steve, and they were talking about, guy things. Oh, it's a nice TV, man. Oh, yeah, it's a nice TV. So, okay. I get myself flipped around so easily on some of this stuff. And then I end up having to rip it out 17 times. My TV in my bedroom blew Monday night. Oh, no. Okay, I'm telling you. Go to Best Buy or go to Walmart. Either one. We bought a television to replace this particular one. It's even $200. Which is not to make light of $200. But TVs... I can remember when we lived in California and there was a store out there called RC Willey. And they don't have RC Willey out here on the East Coast. It's a West Coast store. It was started in Utah. It was started by a gentleman, and I think it's still family owned. I think I think they were either Mormon or Seventh Day Adventist. I think Mormon. And so the stores were never open on Sundays. And in California, let me tell you something. Well, of course now Chick-fil-A does that and Hobby Lobby does that, but anyway. We used to go and, if we were looking for something to do, there was a restaurant right across the street that we liked, and there was a movie theater. So if we were waiting for a movie or just killing some time, or we needed some furniture or something, we'd go over there because it was a furniture store, an electronics store. It was, all that stuff. And years ago, I can remember going through there and looking at TVs and big TVs, because of course that's always the department you have to go to, right? Wow, $88. See what I mean? And we had looked at TVs that were like $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, and I know they still make TVs like that are, you know, all the whiz bang newest features and things, and you know the stuff actually comes out of the screen at you. But if you don't need something like that, um, you can buy TVs now. You can buy a 75-inch TV. It's not even. It was like $400. There was one for $400, $350, I think. You can buy a 55-inch TV for like $160, $140. Stunning. All that electronic stuff. I tell you what. Of course, I can remember when we were growing up. You know, you used to fix that kind of stuff, and now you don't fix it. It's not worth fixing it. The people who could fix it couldn't fix it for what you could buy a new one for. Okay, stop pulling me over here. I know, Minnie. Mom's coming. Hold on. Hold the phone. What are we doing here? That's right. I thought it was sewn. I was sewing it into itself here. Oh, okay, that's right. Okay. Oh my gosh, last one! Ouch. Okay. So now there's that. Okay. I had to get everything relined up here. Oh, come on. Come on. If you have a brother or baby lock, you know, you know. Oh! Haven't had TV in years. Probably wise, Diane. You're not missing much. Yeah, Walmart has great prices. Smart TV, it talks to you. Found that feature in the menu and put a stop to it. It was so annoying. Yeah, the talking to me stuff is, oh man, come on. Ah, thank you. And I told my husband not to try and take the old TV off the wall until I was done because it's too heavy for one person to lift. And I just heard something crash. Oh, there. Okay, folks. Ready? Here we go. Now, she hasn't been pressed yet. Let's see if I can get back far enough for you to see. You can't tell. Does it come out cute? Ah, it came out cute. And I think that's long enough to snuggle under. Okay, so here's the plan. Tomorrow in the morning, I'm going to, my knee hurts. I am going to cut the borders. Tomorrow, we will put the borders on and get ready for the backing. So happy. What am I doing for borders? I'm doing this pretty kind of eucalyptus-y green. Thank you very much, Liz. This kind of eucalyptus-y green color for the borders. I think it just calls out, yeah, one border. And then, because I just barely have enough of this, I think, for the borders. We're going to do, I got to find the rest of my pages. So we're going to do this for the border. And then I'm going to find something for the backing. I don't know yet. I've seen a few things that I like, but I want to go see them in person at Hobby Lobby tomorrow, I think. Or maybe the quilt shop in town if I can get over there in time. That would probably be a better bet. All right. Okay, everybody. I got to go feed these folks. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for coming by. I'm so pleased. Minnie, look, Mom finished it. Look. I made it, Minnie. Look. See? She's less impressed with it than I am. I'm just glad it's done. I'm glad the top is done. The rest of it, we'll just get going on. Oh, and I got to order more spray. Now it gets pricey. Now it gets really expensive. All right, folks. I will see you. Thanks for coming by. I will see you tomorrow. Have a fantastic evening and a fabulous morning tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. We'll get the borders on. And but remember, only a 1/4 inch seam. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.